अस्सलाम वालेकुम व्यूअर्स, आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे द केयर टेकर एज एन अब्सर्ड प्ले. थिएटर ऑफ अब्सर्ड वाज प्रोड्यूस्ड आफ्टर द वर्ल्ड वार टू फ्रॉम फ्रांस. ठीक है. दिस टर्म वाज ओरिजिनली यूज्ड बाय मार्टिन एस्लिन, अ क्रिटिक, इन हिज बुक द थिएटर ऑफ अब्सर्ड विच वाज पब्लिश इन 1961. ये इंट्रो है अब्सर्ड प्ले का, आपने लास्ट भी करना है. ठीक है. इट रेफर टू द वर्ड एब्सर्डिटी यूज्ड बाय फ्रेंच फिलोसोफर एल्बर्ट कैम्यू in his essay Myth of Sisyphus that was written in 1942. In this essay, he discusses the meaninglessness and absurdity of human life. Theatre of Absurd became popular from 1960 to 1970, not only in France but also in many other countries. People far away themselves from religion due to the dramatic environment after the World War II. Hopelessness was there in the human heart and life. Meaninglessness and hopelessness gave birth to the theatre of absurd. Characters of the absurd drama don't have enough words to say. The repetition of words and phrases leads the audience and the readers to misunderstood. Characteristics of an absurd play: no story, no plot, no characterization, useless dialogues. Absurd plays are lyrical, neither beginning nor ending, irregular language. The Caretaker is an absurd play which is written by Pinter, who was a British playwright, screenwriter, and director. In this play, Pinter highlighted the meaninglessness of human existence, which is the central concept of absurd play. This play was published in 1960 and had 3 acts. This play revolves around 3 characters: Aston, Mick, and Davis. Being an absurd play, The Caretaker lacks a good plot. There is no sequence in action. Characters don't do anything that they intended. The whole play depends on dialogues rather than actions. Characters change their dialogues, but they don't perform any action. For example, Davis keeps saying he must go to the Sidcup for his identity documents. Even Aston and Mick ask him to go to Sidcup and bring their documents, but he never goes. He keeps delaying, making several lame excuses such as blaming the weather, etc. All this makes him suspicious in front of others. Characters keep appearing and disappearing except Davis without proper reason. It shows the meaninglessness of their life. This play also lacks dramatic conflict. There is no development in the plot and the characters of the play. Everything remains the same throughout the play. Communication breakdown is also there in a form of long and illogical pauses. The language of the characters is obscure and irregular. Davis talks loudly and illogically due to the confusion in his speech, due to which Mick is mainly unable to understand his words and Aston doesn't answer correctly. All of these elements leads to absurdity. Repetition is also observed in this play, such as Aston wants to build a building, Davis wants to go to Sidcup, and Mick wants to redecorate his house. There is also a communication gap between the two brothers, Aston and Mick, which makes things more confusing between them. The play setting also plays an important role in making this play absurd. The absurdity exists within almost in everything. For example, the condition of the room where Aston and Davis enter. There are a lot of things that are there unnecessary. Due to those things, the room seems to be an old scrap shop. Even a stove is there, but when Davis questions about the gas, Aston tells him that it is not connected. The play shows the post-World War environment and the situation. It shows the war aftermaths of the Second World War, due to which people lost their identity crisis. In the play, for example, Davis is focusing on the loss of his identity. His real name is Mac Davis, but he has changed it and he has been living with an assumed name, Bernard Jenkins. Thus, Caretaker shows almost all the elements of the theatre of absurd. To conclude, in this play highlighted the concept of meaninglessness of the existence of human being. Similarly, Samuel Beckett and Pinter shows the element of such and lack of plot, confusion in communication, loss of identity, loss of connection with the religion, etc. Whole play captures the absurdity of human existence, showing how people try to find purpose in miserable and confusing world, often failing to achieve anything meaningful. So I'm done this video. Next video तक मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.